The 1970s gave us unforgettable music.
Andy Wollo said hello, and he said hi, what's doing, whoa?
But it also brought some downright bizarre hits. From Ghostly Ponies to Streakers and Muskrat Love, these songs made us scratch our heads and wonder what the artists were thinking. Despite their oddities, they became massive hits and are still stuck in our heads today.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
Let's revisit the 18 weirdest songs of the 70s that kids can't forget and explore why they've stayed with us all these years. 1. Wildfire, Michael Martin Murphey. Wildfire is a song that brings an eerie and mysterious vibe to country music.
She died one winter on a pony she named Wildfire. So by the dark of the moon I planted.
Released in 1975, it tells the tale of a girl and her pony named Wildfire, who both vanished during a blizzard. The haunting melody and the chilling story about the lost pony create a sense of mystery.
She named Wildfire
That listeners can't forget. Michael Martin Murphey's serious and somber performance made it feel more like a ghost story than a typical pop song. The eerie vibe is what made Wildfire stand out, reaching number 3 on the charts despite the unusual subject matter. The lyrics about the girl calling out to the pony in the snow add an extra layer of emotion and mystery.
Then a hoot owl howling outside my window now.
Even though the song is about a lost horse, it resonated deeply with fans and became Murphy's signature hit, proving that an unusual song could still capture the public's imagination. 2. The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, Vicki Lawrence. Vicki Lawrence's The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia tells a gripping tale of murder, betrayal, and justice.
Well, he got mad when he saw red, and Andy said, boy, don't you lose your head around. So he fired a shot just to flag him down, and a big belly chair grabbed. Andy Wollo said hello, and he said hi, what's...
Released in 1973, the song is about a man who is wrongfully executed for a crime he didn't commit, only for the twist to reveal that his sister was the real killer.
His house, slipping through the backwoods, quiet as a mouse, came upon some track.
This murder ballad is filled with suspense, courtroom drama, and a twist ending that makes it stand out. The strange part is how this dark story became a sing-along hit. Listeners sang along to the song's catchy melody without really thinking about the heavy, sinister subject matter.
Lying on the floor in a puddle of blood, and he started to shake.
The fact that a song about judicial errors, revenge, and execution could be played at parties and on the radio is what makes it so odd. Yet, the song topped the charts and became an iconic part of the 1970s music scene. 3. Afternoon Delight, Starland Vocal Band. At first listen, Afternoon Delight by Starland Vocal Band sounds like a pleasant tune about enjoying a nice lunch or relaxing afternoon.
We can make a lot of loving before the sun gone down.
My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold.
We like rubbing sticks and stones together, make a spark to ignite, and the thought of rubbing.
However, when you pay closer attention, it's clear that the song is about daytime romance between consenting adults. The upbeat, catchy melody paired with its suggestive lyrics created a fun contradiction
Afternoon delight.
that made it both strange and widely popular. Released in 1976, the song reached number 1 on the charts, but its true meaning remained hidden under the surface. Parents were humming along with the kids in the back seat, unaware of the song's more intimate theme. What makes it so unusual
Started out this morning feeling so polite, I always thought a fish could not be caught.
is how it slid past censors and became a mainstream hit despite its risque content. Afternoon Delight has since become a staple of 1970s pop culture, remembered for its strange ability to be both innocent and suggestive at the same time. 4. Timothy, The Buoys. In 1971, Timothy by The Buoys made waves for its strange and unsettling storyline.
Trapped in a mine, what had caved in, and everyone knows it. Don't I know? What's left to tell? The tale was show.
The song is about 3 men trapped in a collapsed mine, and while 2 of them escape, the third man, Timothy, is never found. The song's upbeat tune stands in sharp contrast to the disturbing implication that the 2 survivors may have resorted to cannibalism to stay alive. The juxtaposition of an upbeat, pop-rock style with such a dark subject matter is what makes this song so strange. Despite the grim themes,
Timothy, God, what did we do?
the song reached number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became a hit. What makes it even more bizarre is that the song is catchy and fun, making it hard to believe that people were singing along to a song about potential murder and survival. Timothy remains one of the most peculiar pop hits of the 1970s. 5. Muskrat Love, Captain and Tennille. Muskrat Love by Captain and Tennille is a quirky and unusual love song about 2 muskrats, Susie and Sam, who fall in love.
Muskrat, muskrat, candlelight, floating like the heavens above, nibbling on bacon, chewing on cheese.
The song's unique sound comes from the inclusion of muskrat sound effects created using synthesizers. These sounds, combined with the sweet, sincere lyrics, make Muskrat Love an unforgettable oddity in pop music.
Doing the town and doing it right in the east.
Released in 1976, the song became a hit despite its strange concept. The lyrics describe the muskrat's courtship, complete with candlelight and romantic imagery. Yet it's all about rodents instead of people. The strange part is that it became so popular, even though many critics considered it one of the worst songs of the decade.
Do the jitterbug at Muskrat Lane.
The song's oddness didn't stop it from becoming a wedding reception favorite and a staple at parties. The public's embrace of this weird love story about animals proves just how unexpected pop culture can be. 6. Dead Skunk, Loudon Wainwright III. Loudon Wainwright III's Dead Skunk is one of the oddest songs to hit the charts in 1972. It's literally about a dead skunk lying in the middle of the road, and the song repeats this over and over in the chorus. What makes this song bizarre is its sheer absurdity. Wainwright took a simple observation and turned it into a novelty hit. The song is catchy, yet its content is far from typical. Despite being about roadkill, Dead Skunk reached the top 20 on the charts, with radio stations playing it frequently. The strange thing is how Wainwright, a folk singer, became known for this silly song instead of his more serious music. The public's enthusiasm for a song about a dead skunk is a perfect example of the unexpected in 1970s pop music. Where even the most outlandish ideas could become chart-topping hits. 7. Kung Fu Fighting, Carl Douglas. Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas is one of the most famous novelty hits of the 1970s.
Fought with expert timing. Then started swaying with the hand. A sudden motion made me skip. Now fact it was a little bit frightening. Yeah. But
the song was originally recorded as a B-side, but became an international hit, reaching #1 in multiple countries. Released in 1974, the song was inspired by the kung fu craze that swept America in the 1970s.
Funky Chinatown, they were chopping that up. They were
Thanks to movies starring Bruce Lee and other martial artists. The catchy beat, funky rhythm, and repeated lines about kung fu fighting made it an undeniable hit despite its simplistic and repetitive lyrics. The strange part about this song is how it became a major part of the disco scene, even though it wasn't a traditional dance anthem.
and little Sammy Chung. He said, "Here comes the big boss."
With its cheesy sound effects mimicking martial arts moves, Kung Fu Fighting remains one of the most bizarre yet memorable hits from the 1970s, and its influence is still felt in pop culture today. 8. Escape, the Pina Colada song, Rupert Holmes. Rupert Holmes' Escape, the Pina Colada song, is a catchy and tropical tune with a hidden story about mutual infidelity.
And the taste of champagne. If you like making love, I was tired.
In 1979, the song tells the tale of a married couple who, both bored in their relationship, answer personal ads and plan to cheat on each other. When they meet, they realize they're both trying to have an affair with the other. The song, despite its theme of cheating and broken relationships, is presented as a light-hearted, fun tune. The breezy melody and tropical imagery made it sound like a carefree song about adventure.
I know that sounds kind of mean.
Masking the fact that it was about a broken marriage. It reached #1 on the charts and became a popular hit, despite its ironic and somewhat controversial content. Escape is a perfect example of how a seemingly innocent song can hide much deeper themes. 9. Seasons in the Sun, Terry Jacks. Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jacks is a deeply emotional song about saying goodbye to loved ones before death.
It's hard to die when all the birds are my little one. You gave me love, think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun.
Released in 1974, the song tells the story of a man who is dying and bidding farewell to his friend, father, and wife. The lyrics are melancholic, yet the melody is bright and upbeat, creating a stark contrast.
Pretty girls are everywhere.
This juxtaposition is what makes the song so strange. It's about death and loss, but it's set to a celebratory tune. Despite its morbid themes, Seasons in the Sun became a massive hit, topping charts around the world. People hummed along to a song about mortality without fully processing the sadness of the lyrics.
In the sky, now that the spring is in.
The song's success proved that even the most somber subject matter could become a hit, as long as the melody was catchy enough. It's a strange yet memorable part of 1970s music. 10. Shannon, Henry Gross. Shannon is an emotional tribute to a beloved dog that passed away.
Again. No one, mama tries hard to pretend.
Released in 1976, the song tells the story of the grief Henry Gross felt after losing his Irish setter. The heartfelt lyrics are sincere, and the song's gentle melody adds to the emotional weight of the story. What makes it unusual is how a song about the death of a pet
She's keeping it all inside her.
became a mainstream hit, reaching #6 on the Billboard Hot 100. It sparked conversations about animal loss and touched the hearts of many who had lost pets of their own. Shannon wasn't just a novelty, it was a genuine expression of grief, which made it stand out from other pop hits of the time. The emotional sincerity of the song, combined with its unexpected commercial success, made Shannon a unique and memorable song from the 1970s. 11. Playground in My Mind, Clint Holmes, 1973. Clint Holmes' Playground in My Mind is a quirky and memorable song that became a huge hit in 1973. The song features a strange dynamic, an adult narrator singing about his childhood memories, while a child's voice interrupts with the repetitive phrase, "My name is Michael, I got a nickel." The child's voice, which appears at random points throughout the song, becomes the most memorable part of the track. It's odd how this child's simple line became a cultural reference in the 1970s, and people quoted it long after the song faded from the charts. The contrast between the adult's reflective, nostalgic lyrics and the child's innocent statement created an odd but charming vibe. Despite its weirdness, the song reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, proving that sometimes the strangest elements can make the catchiest songs. 12. Feelings, Morris Albert, 1975. Feelings by Morris Albert is a classic example of excessive sentimentality turned into a pop hit.
Trying to forget again in my heart. Trying to forget
The song is essentially about deep emotional pain and heartbreak, with the word feelings repeated over and over in the chorus. While the lyrics are simple, the orchestration and Albert's dramatic delivery make the song feel much more intense. What makes Feelings strange is how it became a mainstream hit despite being mocked by many for its overly sentimental nature.
For all my life I'll feel it.
Some people genuinely connected with the emotion in the song, while others found it laughably overdone. Its exaggerated delivery and repetitive nature turned it into both a beloved ballad and a running joke. The song reached number 6 on the charts and was played at many events, including weddings and piano bars. It remains one of the most iconic examples of 1970s schmaltz, making it both loved and ridiculed in equal measure. 13. Convoy, CW McCall, 1976. Convoy by CW McCall is a song that captures a very specific cultural moment.
10-4, Big Ben, for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown. Come on.
The moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete.
The CB radio craze of the 1970s. The song tells the story of a convoy of truckers evading the police as they drive across state lines. What makes Convoy strange is its use of CB slang, making it almost like an inside joke for those in the trucking community. Phrases like Smoky Bear and Front Door
Mile out of Shaky Town. I says, Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck, and I'm about to put the
became part of the song's appeal, even though non-truckers struggled to understand the terminology. The song was more of a story told over a driving beat than a traditional song, with sound effects of air horns and engine noises. Despite being so niche, Convoy became a number 1 hit and even inspired a movie. It shows how a quirky, subculture-driven song can turn into a massive mainstream hit. 14. Indiana Wants Me, R. Dean Taylor, 1970. Indiana Wants Me by R. Dean Taylor is a song told from the perspective of a fugitive.
Indiana was me. Lord, I can't go back there. And it's so cold and lonely here without you. Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana was me.
Who is on the run after committing a murder. The narrator, who is hiding out from the police, contemplates whether to surrender or keep running. The song stands out because it presents the criminal's point of view in a pop song, and listeners can relate to the narrator's sense of desperation and regret. What makes the song strange is how it turns such a dark subject
And to know I'll never see the morning.
murder and flight from justice into a catchy pop hit. The inclusion of police sirens and the urgency of the production makes the song feel like a mini-thriller, yet it was played on mainstream pop stations.
And all the tears hang on love to the memories of.
Indiana Wants Me reached number 5 on the Billboard charts, proving that even the most unusual subjects could find commercial success in the 1970s. 15. The Streak, Ray Stevens, 1974. Ray Stevens' The Streak is a funny, quirky song that captures the bizarre trend of streaking in the 1970s.
Here it comes,
Boogity, boogity,
there he goes.
boogity, boogity. Proud as he can be of his anatomy, he gon' give us a big audience to be found. He'll be streaking around, inviting public critique.
Where people ran naked in public places as a form of protest or just for fun. The song is structured like a news report, with a befuddled narrator describing streakers disrupting various events. The song includes humorous sound effects and comedy bits that add to its lightheartedness.
Fast thing on 2 feet.
The weirdest part is how it managed to be both a novelty song and a mainstream hit. It became a #1 hit in 1974, despite being based on a very specific cultural fad that quickly faded. The song's success shows how a fleeting trend
In the street, he liked to show off his physique.
even one as silly as streaking, could be turned into a catchy, popular tune. People loved it because it captured the absurdity of the moment, making it one of the oddest hits of the decade. 16. Black Betty, Ram Jam, 1977. Black Betty by Ram Jam is one of the most powerful and energetic rock songs of the 1970s.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Black Betty had a child.
But its origins and meaning are shrouded in mystery. The song's lyrics are vague and cryptic, with the repeated line, "Whoa, Black Betty," being the most memorable part.
Bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. She really gets me high. Bam lamb, you know.
Despite its somewhat confusing content, the song's electrifying rhythm and powerful vocals made it a massive hit. The song's meaning has been debated over the years, but what's undeniable is the energy it brings. Released in 1977, Black Betty became a staple of rock radio, with its driving beat and intense performance from the band.
Bam lamb, the damn thing gone blind. Bam lamb. I said, oh, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa.
What makes it weird is that a song with such ambiguous lyrics could become so iconic. Black Betty remains one of the most enduring and unique songs from the 1970s, capturing the raw power of rock music during the era. 17. The Joker, Steve Miller Band, 1973. The Joker by the Steve Miller Band is a funky, feel-good anthem.
I'm a midnight toker. I give my love. Some people call me Maurice. Cause I swear I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner.
That became a staple of 1970s rock music. The song is filled with quirky phrases like space cowboy, midnight toker, and joker, which don't make much sense individually, but come together to create a memorable and catchy tune. The strange part about the Joker
Don't you worry, baby, don't worry, cause
is how it became such a huge hit despite its nonsensical lyrics. The song is fun and playful, yet it's full of odd, surreal imagery that makes it stand out from other rock hits. Released in 1973, it became one of the Steve Miller Band's most iconic songs.
Right here, right here, right here, right here at home.
And it still holds a special place in pop culture today. The Joker is a perfect example of how strange, quirky lyrics can turn into a timeless hit if the melody and vibe are just right. 18. I Love Trash, Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street turned his love for trash into a catchy and memorable song.
Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty. Have here some newspaper, 13 months old. I've wrapped this love trash. Anything dirty or dingy.
Released in the 1970s, I Love Trash is a fun and quirky tune where Oscar expresses his deep affection for all things dirty and discarded. What makes this song strange is that it's performed by a beloved children's character.
Gee, or dusty, anything ragged or rotten or
making it both odd and charming. The song's infectious tune, paired with Oscar's grumpy but endearing persona, made it a hit among kids and adults alike. The catchy refrain of I Love Trash became iconic, and Oscar's love for garbage struck a chord with fans. It's a bizarre novelty song
trash. Here's some more rotten stuff. I have
that remains a fun reminder of the weirdness of 1970s pop culture. While it's a light-hearted tune for kids, its oddity makes it a standout in Oscar's musical repertoire and a weird part of Sesame Street history. The 1970s weren't just about iconic rock anthems and disco fever. They gave us some of the quirkiest, most memorable songs.
I have here a sneaker that's tattered and worn. It's awful.
That still make us smile and scratch our heads. From Muskrat Romance to Ghostly Ponytails, these tracks prove that in the world of music, anything goes. While we may never know what went through the artists' minds, one thing's certain: these strange hits left their mark on pop culture. Thanks for taking this trip through the weird side of the 70s. After all, sometimes the oddest songs are the ones we never forget.